I hate Big Phony.
I hate Big Phony. Big Phony 싫어해.
I fucking hate Big Phony.
I hate Big Phony. I hate Big Phony. Suck my dick, Big Phony.
I hate Big Phony so much.
나 Big Phony 싫어.
I hate Big motherfucking Phony.
빅포니 씨발 새끼야. Fuck.
I hate Big Phony.
Big Phony 약간 복수 그래요.
We hate Big Phony.
Even my mom's like, I hate Big Phony.
This cookie is amazing. Did you try this?
What kind of cookies?
Well, it just looks like a plain looks like a plain oatmeal cookie, but it tastes healthy. Like if a cookie can be like completely healthy for you, and that's what you should survive on, like it tastes like you should eat these every day.
Same kind of relief, turning the wheel.
What is up, everybody? I'm John Norris. No matter how hard you try to find an image of Big Phony online, you'll find that it's nearly impossible. And that is because the shy 28-year-old singer and songwriter Bobby Choy prefers to let his music speak louder than the color of his skin or the spelling of his last name. Born and raised in New York, Choy says his start at the age of 18 was set off by tragedy.
My father, who passed away when I was young, that kind of sparked something in me. It was sort of an outlet for me to just kind of, at times, speak to him.
A good friend of mine, James Minor, was like, "Oh, you got to meet Bobby Choy." I'm like, "Okay, I'll meet this guy. Where is he?" He's like, "Oh, he's right next to you." And I turn around and I see Bobby, like, who looks completely like non-rock star. I thought he might have been like part of their bookkeeping department. I started listening to his music, and it's the saddest motherfucking music in the world. But there was something that drew me towards him. Like, who is this guy who's in his 30s, who used to play in LA, and then it's like, oh, well, he also goes by the name Big Phony.
At first, he looks like a shy guy, right? But if you actually get to know him, he's far from a shy guy.
Bloodshot, never stop, look about it kind of town.
Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1.
Busy week for you here in Austin.
Very busy week.
Yeah?
But busy is good. Hi everyone, I'm Big Phony. I'm from Seoul, Korea. That's not my real name. My given name is Bobby. In Korea, actually, they can't pronounce F's. So I'm not actually Big Phony in Korea. I'm Big Pony.
I hate Big Phony.
Basically, I sing sad songs. So if you get sick of it in the middle of it, I won't be offended if you walk out or something like that. The first song I'm gonna sing for you guys is a song I wrote called "I Love Lucy," and it's a song I wrote about a girl who watches old reruns of "I Love Lucy" when she's like sad, and so when I'm sad, I sleep. So.
She slept with the sun never gone. She loved to lie in life. She bored everyone. Now she's up all night. I think she'll be fine as long as she wants. She counts the days to getting well. She's like a soldier on the run. We're caught in the service of true love. She's watching I Love Lucy.
of double dipping into South by Southwest by premiering a feature film that I was one of the lead actors in called K-Town Cowboys.
Working with Bobby was amazing because he was part of the web series as well. And he's not an actor, he's a musician. He had his struggles. For the movie, he worked really hard. We did a table read and he was like an actor now. He's a very talented guy, so when he puts his mind into his creative work that he does, he's really good at it.
Working with Bobby, he has the soul of an artist. Very sensitive. Things will just, sometimes he's a bitch, sometimes.
Kind of a weird story about a bunch of boneheads that live in K-Town, Los Angeles, growing up together. I pretty much play myself in the film, play like an emo, kind of shy, unsure of himself, Korean American. I kind of fit the bill for that, so it's interesting that I'm here for both music and film. I do have some dance moves in K-Town Cowboys, but I have dance moves in real life too, believe it or not.
It was kind of a meet and greet with the most famous Korean rock band in Korea, Yoon Do-hyun band, YB band. They're really huge in Korea, so that was a cool meet and greet.
You've been at this for a while. What people may not know is that you've had geographically an interesting life. Grew up in New York initially, stayed in New York to go to school after your parents moved to LA.
Yes.
At 14, you were living on your own in New York?
Yes, yeah.
Is that even legal to live at 14 on your own?
I don't know. I don't think we looked it up. Thank you.
Man, I really enjoyed your set.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I've heard a bunch of your stuff. You're
Oh,
awesome.
really?
Yeah,
No way. Okay, what's your name?
Miguel.
Miguel, Bobby.
Yeah, it's great to meet you.
Just wanted to say hi. I saw you last year with No Brain.
Oh, really?
Nate. Yeah.
Bobby.
Yes, Bobby.
Thanks.
Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh, I was.
It's always a challenge to be so self-effacing and hilarious, honestly, in between songs, and then like so sincere in your songs.
Oh, thank you.
You pulled it off like perfectly.
Let's go in. Oh, is this it? Yeah. How's everyone doing? My name is Big Phony. I'm from Seoul, Korea, but I was born and raised in the good old US today. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm stepping on someone's toes.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Please join me in welcoming
Big motherfucking phony!
Hey guys, that was the nicest intro I've ever done. This first song we're gonna do it's called All Bets Are Off, and I hope you like it.
All bets are off now, ready or not. You're coming or what? Give it your all. At last, shake down what's in the past. Now on to the next
Everyone loves him, like all the musicians. Like even he plays for No Brain, the biggest punk bands in Korea.
My favorite band.
Wait, you're supposed to be talking in
Oh yeah, that's right. 제가 제일 좋아하는 밴드 한국에서 노브레인입니다. 노브레인은 펑크락인데요. 20년 정도 전 시작하고요. 아직도 활동하고 있어요.
He's not a band type of person. You know, he's been by himself the whole time, most of his career. But here, like, we hooked up with No Brain. The relationship is really crazy. I mean, it's really weird.
Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own.
We were always looking for an opportunity to do something together, you know. And the South by gig was a perfect opportunity.
And his name is Big Phony. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Big Phony. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck me.
Austin has it's got like space.
Austin. Anyone from Austin, actually? Oh, sweet. You guys are like the nicest people in the world, or you guys are just messing with me or something. Everywhere I go, everyone's like extra nice, and it really freaks me out. This song is called "Shoot the Shit," and it's a song about you know, helping out friends that, you know, don't often tell you they're in trouble, but you can tell because you're friends, and so you want to help them out. And so I wrote this one about a friend I called, his name is Myself.
Make no mistake, I ain't leaving here without you. Pull back the shades and get your ass up. And the keel in the mighty sun, it brings life to the bones. Better leave your dusty darkness you call a home. You can find me in the light, dear friend. I'll help you in the fight against your sins, against your sins. Oh, and I wanna know when your life will start again, and I wanna go grab a whiskey and shoot the shit.
We got to realize that, you know, LA and the Asian American scene is pretty small in film and music, and that he knew a lot of people that I knew.
Welcome to the Los Angeles Asia Pacific Film Festival.
Here in our theater, back home again.
I'm here for the LA premiere of K-Town Cowboys. I'm a huge fan of the web series, and have a cameo in the movie and one of the executive producers, but really it's, I think it's so happy.
I'm more nervous about this screening than South by Southwest.
Right. It makes sense. Yeah. It's like you're bringing your home friends and family.
Oh my gosh, look at this line.
When I first released my first album, 2005, I didn't want to release the album in my own name. At the time, I was like really pessimistic and like didn't really think people would give me a fair shot, not feel like totally comfortable in my skin. I didn't realize till later someone pointed it out and hey, did you come up with Big Phony because of Catcher in the Rye? And I was like, yes, oh my gosh. That was only one of the few books that I loved in high school. I hate phonies. I think I hate myself the most, like because, you know, I wish I could be so much greater than I am. Try to hit up some clubs in the Hongdae area, it's the college area. Show them our IDs and they're like, you guys can't come involved. We're like, these IDs are real. And they're like, yeah, we know they're real. You guys are too old for this place. And we're like, what? It was a sad moment. Lately I've been thinking about getting
a younger fake ID.
Younger fake ID. We're actually, we were childhood friends. We've known each other since we were like 5 years old.
We're like the odd couple
It's a really,
friendship.
We didn't have homes where our parents were expecting us ever. So
yeah, that's true.
My folks were like in LA at the time, and we just told them, well, we'll be fine. We have a place to stay for the summer. Yeah. Like, you don't have to worry about us. But we really didn't. And what would we do? We would break into like the empty church, like after midnight, like jump fences, squat in like places. We were straight up like homeless. We actually went to the same high school. It's funny, like we were friends. You know, we rolled in different circles in high school, even though we were friends outside of school. He had his friends and I had myself. We couldn't meet outside of the school because his friends are still there. We'd have to meet not even at the closest train stop. We would have to meet at Times Square.
The next train at the first car.
Train when the coast is clear.
I'm giving him signals like.
He's seeing me the whole time, and then we bump into each other at Times Square. We see each other there, and it's like, hey Bobby, what's up? How you doing? Kind of like.
You knew the whole time too, right? That's messed up.
Yeah,
right?
I know, but I mean, I were kids at the time. You know,
so
I don't make too much of it. Like now that I think about it, that's pretty fucked up.
Now that I think about it, yeah, it's fucked up. But this guy was the first person to give me a Christmas gift. So when Bobby's birthday came along, I went to the nearest Christian bookstore, and I was just trying to find the most Christian, loving thing in the world that I could find, and I saw this really like nice plaque.
The writing was in pink. I was like, it could look like white, but it was actually pink. And then I looked closer, there's a silhouette of two little girls, one pushing the other on a swing. And I was like, is this a joke?
Fuck you, man, throw this shit out. Yo, throw this shit out.
I have a lyric in a song, it's called Goodbye California. And that's about leaving California. It's the last song I wrote before I moved to Korea.
I might miss the ocean if I cared to make that 15-minute drive, which I hardly had the time. I'll be on my way, gone today in a way I always.
I really miss this place and I miss my friends the most, I think. My family the most. Korea can be very lonely, very isolating.
You may have lost, you might be better off.
Hello. I just wanted to say congratulations to you on such a special, wonderful day.
The brain on the balance, too little the way is undone. I got a lot to figure out, so it seems. But I love you, and you and love. I want to tell you what
had a career in the States, and he gave it all up and came to Seoul and starting all over again. And he's like, how old is he now?
My home country?
Yeah.
I'm an American, but I do have a lot of Korean pride, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But really, I'm caught somewhere in between. I've always felt that way. Even growing up in New York, I never felt like accepted. I felt like an alien almost. Always wondered why my parents left this place, you know, like, and decided to raise us in the U.S. Soon learned that that same kind of alienation kind of exists here too. It's very similar. I don't feel like I belong here either. So, I don't know where I belong. Korean bachelor's pad. If you're broke like me.
This is everything. I'll admit, I am surprised. I'll admit, you guys won. Yeah. This is smaller than I thought it would be.
It's my kitchen right here. Bachelor foods, Spam, vitamins, microwave, my washer, dryer, my tiny fridge. It's my bedroom here. I guess this is a queen size mat. You're standing right now in my guest room. This is my bathroom here. I actually have a shower curtain. It doesn't keep the floor from getting wet, but it makes me feel a little more westernized. They actually charged me more for this place. So I was like, why is it more expensive? He's like, because you get a window. This is my one. I pay like another 50 to 100 bucks for it. And you know what? Actually, it comes in handy. When I was growing up, like, my heroes were still doing it old school, you know, and I'm okay still living that way. Adapting has been difficult, and so I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push myself too hard to be something I'm not, you know. So my biggest hope in the next year with this new label is that they take on the role of being responsible about those things that I can't handle, like the business end of things. It was almost exclusive music, I feel like. At least when I was growing up, like it wasn't so easy to get a hold of something. Now it's like, music is so accessible, like, but it's also that much more dismissible. I don't know, maybe I was just born 1 month too early or so. It's $100 bike. 120.
I feel like you need some air.
Well, yeah. It's like the last.
It's life anybody calls. You can say I'm out of town if they really want to know that I need time to finish what I started. And I only want to be alone. I'm sick of all the noise from all the yelling, and I don't have a choice, don't make the rules. With too much to do and a short intermission.
I think he's gonna live a good life, for sure. I mean, he's a nice guy. I mean, as a friend, I'm not worried, but I'm more. But like, if you talk about his career here, it kind of worries me.
I don't like when people take themselves too seriously. You know, that's why I won't have a picture of myself on an album cover. The bag over the head thing, really though, that's something I'm consciously trying to separate myself from, because it's been like 8 years, 9 years since that's happened, and I'm just kind of over it. It has nothing to do with my music, you know? I would never fight for it too. If someone told me, you know, they want it for themselves and I gotta stop doing it, I would say, fine, whatever. I don't care, go fuck yourself. I've been sick basically the past month, so I don't know what I have. But, you know, I haven't been to the hospital and I haven't seen a doctor in maybe 12 years. I don't think the label thing's going through, so I could technically go back. To be honest, I don't like it back home, and I don't love it here. Big Phony is not a big deal. Clearly, you know. I mean, as an artist, I'm not popular, so it really is a decision. Like, it's really like a choice.
Are you happy?
Am I happy? No, I'm not happy.
You think you'll ever be
happy? Probably not. I think I'm okay with that though, with being just content. I just want to stay content, you know? I'm not gonna be great.
Hey, man.
Hey. Hey, how you doing?
Good. You look happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. I want to give you some updates. I guess, good news overall. That record deal didn't completely fall through. It's on hold. I started writing a script. It's kind of based on my life, so I felt silly writing a script to begin with because I'm not a screenwriter.
What's it called?
It's called Fiction and Other Realities, which is the same title of my first album. The story is based on true events, but there's a lot of fiction in it. And it was interesting. It made me examine where I was in life. Every decision I made to actually end up in Korea. The script just helped me realize more about my journey and what I'm actually doing, so I'm pretty happy. I'm still doing music, even though I'm so unsuccessful. It's because I have terrible friends. All must have lied to me. A lot of people like push me to keep going on, or they just don't tell me that I suck.
Well, I don't think you suck.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, we should celebrate. Got any soju?
Yeah. There's no looking back, so I'm gonna be doing this forever. That's where I am today. I think the last time I saw you, I think I said I'm gonna give up if nothing happens soon. Fade away somehow. But today's better.
You know what though? I really like Bobby. I love Big Phony.
Can you say I hate Big Phony?
Hi.
Actually, I really love Big Phony.
I love Big Phony.
I love Big Phony.
I love you, Big Phony.
He's so cute. And I love him very much.
Oh, I love Big Phony.
I will love Big Phony to death.
Big Phony! Love you. Motherfucker.
Shouts out to Big Phony, out here making moves at South by Southwest.
It's nice to be Big Phony again. It's good to come back and be Big Phony again. It's nice to be Big Phony again.
Hey Milton, try this cookie. It's like unreal. Sorry, I fell asleep.